Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. So where have I been for 6 weeks? And what's my fix to golf's biggest problem? Well, chances are, because I've been away, the YouTube algorithm isn't going to be showing this video to many people. And if you are watching it, you're probably one of the regular viewers. So to thank you for being a regular viewer, I've decided to give away a ShotScope V5 watch, just like the one that I'm wearing. I'm going to tell you how you can win it as soon as I make my first par of the day. So let's get on with it. Okay, strong wind into and across. First swing in 6 weeks, so we're going to go with a 7-iron, 160 yards to the back. See if we can make some sort of contact with it. Well, a long way left. It's been a while. Obviously hit a tree and have come down in the rough, so try and get a chip up there into play, see how this performs. Very soft in the fringe, but gonna have a look at it. Looks quick, a little bit left to right. See what we can do. Oh, it's close. No par. Probably a little bit over aggressive, but it's now a short par 4 because they're cutting down a tree. We'll take the utility iron. Needs to keep drawing. We'll see. Definitely not a clever shot off the tee, but it's left us 52 yards to the centre, green raised into the wind, but we've got to look at it. So wanting to get that par so I can give away the watch, just really need to throw this up there onto the green. I'd say we're going to have a good chance. Okay, a little bit uphill. Can give this one a look at it. Go. No birdie. But there's the par, so we can give away that watch. Okay, so we've made that par and I'm going to give away this ShotScope V5 watch, just like the one that I'm wearing today. The way that we're going to make this work is that I'm going to put a link below this video. It'll go to my website. On my website, there's a link there where you can sign up to my email list. I don't really send a great deal of emails, so don't worry about that, but it basically means that I've got your contact details. So in 2 weeks, I'll pick a winner. Anyone on the email list can go into the draw, and it means I'll be able to get in touch with you and make sure I get this sent out to you wherever you are in the world, and you can enjoy it just like I enjoy mine. 246 yards into the wind, but I know you don't want to go long, so I've got a 6-iron. It's all about positioning. Keep it in play. Okay, so where have I been for 6 weeks? Well, firstly, I decided to go back and start playing football again, or soccer, depending on what country you're in. And in the second game of the season, I managed to get a little tear in my hamstring. It's probably a sign of age, but that's kept me out of it with an injury, rehabbing that. The other thing has been work. I haven't really spoken much about my day job on the channel. Doesn't seem that relevant, really. Obviously, the YouTube channel isn't my job, doesn't pay the bills. But I thought, just to be fair to everyone, I want to explain. And so my job is with Paralympics Australia. Obviously, this being a games year, we're less than 100 days away from the Paralympic Games. It means that it's pretty busy at work. And like everyone else out there, I guess, I just need to prioritize the thing that pays the bills. But we've got through a little bit of a hectic stage there. I've rehabbed the hamstring, which has been good. And now I'm hoping to get back to filming and playing more golf. I've hit 50 balls in the last 6 weeks, no chips, no putts. And that really brings me on to the other topic for this video, which is how do you get back into golf and how do you do it well? Well, I've got some thoughts on it. So these greens are surprisingly quick with all the rain we've been having, in great condition. Maybe it's that wind's not helping me either. See if we can come back for the 4. Oh, nearly. It's coming back at me. A 3-putt bogey. So how do you get back into golf after a break? Well, for me, there's 3 key things to do here. The first, and by far the most important, is expectation management. The second is to make it easy on yourself. And the third, well, there's some sneaky little ways that you can be clever about it. For me, when I'm talking about expectation management, it's about the fact that really I want to get back out here and enjoy it. If you're like me, you've not been playing or practicing, like I said, I think I've hit 50 balls, no chips, no putts in the last 6 weeks. So I can't expect to come out here and shoot any really impressive score. I do want to set myself a target just to give myself something to work towards, but I want to be realistic. So for say 9 holes, if I was in form, I might be thinking level par around there, but I'm going to say 5 over for a comeback after all of this period. Gives me a target, gives me something I might be able to break, and ultimately the goal today is to swing the club, enjoy the fact I've got the morning off work, and just get back playing. Okay, 212, all about position short of the bunker. It's a par 4 because it's so far round to the side, but 6 iron for play. Not my best by far. We should be all right. Well, we went all the way through the trees, which was a bit of a disaster, but there's a gap, so we'll just have to try and punch something, see if we can run it up there somehow. I think we'll take that one. So we've got ourselves a very unlikely look at birdie. Based on the other greens, I'm going to say this is going to be very quick downhill, a little bit off the right. Very quick, but no turn. We'll escape with a par. So the second thing I said was make life easy on yourself. And obviously, not having played in a while, I've picked a course that I've played a few times before. It's not set up in Championship Sunday conditions, so I've given myself a good chance there to enjoy it as much as anything. The other thing I've done is I've got a really forgiving set of irons in the bag, so I've gone with the Calais 01 tees. Super forgiving, easy to hit, and I've switched into the Ping G425 driver. Although I've not hit it yet in this round, this is definitely the most forgiving driver I've ever hit. So it's those little things that you can do just to make life easy on yourself. 110, slightly downhill, wind across, pitching wedge. Just barely breathing on these putts today. Can't believe how fast they are here at Boomerang. We'll take a 3. Okay, 546. Ping G425 back in play. Oh, we like that. That is how forgiving this club is. And that's why it's a smart play to play it. 290 in, so not really going for it. And this club, very famous last words, but the utility iron from Calais is probably becoming my favourite club in the bag. So hopefully that's not put a curse on it and we can nudge this down in play. Little draw, stay there. Yeah, we're all good. 65 yards to the centre, swirling wind, 54-degree Calais wedge. It's an interesting wedge as well because the grooves go all the way to the edge of the club, which I've not seen before. Obviously I expect this will move right to left in the air, so going to play for the right hand side of the green. Nothing too fancy, middle of the green would do me well. Alright, didn't move in the air. So hard on the right of the green is what it is. So a longer putt than we'd have wanted to. It felt like it was running away big time as I walked to it. So all about pace. Can go nice and wide, I'd say, out to the right. Really just trying to get it into that dustbin bin lid kind of area around the hole. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh. See how much it moved, and again I barely breathed on it, but obviously happy to take that putt. Another par. So the third thing that I spoke about was being smart. I didn't know it was going to be this windy today. So I hit some 50 balls on the range last week just to check that the leg was okay, and it seemed to be, and it's been fine so far today, which is great. The only other thing I did when I got to the golf course though was I went through a chipping drill that just calibrates the distances that you're hitting to that particular course. There's a video on my channel about it. It's really worth doing if you're playing new courses. And when I hit a few putts on the putting green, I wasn't hitting them to the pin, I wasn't hitting them to holes, just to a tee peg. All about getting a feel for the pace. I'd rather avoid the 3 putts today than make the 20 footers. Now sadly I have hit a 3 putt, so maybe I do need to make a 20 footer, but that's the kind of thing. The other bit, because it's so windy, you've seen me go today a lot to the utility iron, to the driving iron instead of the driver. Basically just try and keep it in play, help myself have a chance at scoring. So we've got 318 yards, wind coming across right to left, so going to go with the driving iron. Play it up the right hand side, see if it comes back round a little bit. Hopefully have a nice look at the green. That's the plan. Well, it started right, but it wasn't the best of strikes, so it's kind of stayed there, but no danger. I'm going to have a look. Okay, we've got 129 yards. It's blustery like the rest of the day, so I've got 9 iron, just trying to really find a way to make this one work for me. Definitely start it up the right hand side. Hard wind going across. Here it comes on the wind. Be the club. Yeah, so it's onto the back of the green, came across a bit on the wind. Pretty much everything I was hoping it would do. Not aggressive. Definitely didn't go pin hunting off the tee, so I'm on the green but a long way back, and downhill these greens have been a little bit, well, scary fast to be honest, so aim out right, don't want to give it too much. Simmer. Hardly breathed on that. It's kind of impressive in winter how fast these greens are. Really barely breathed on that one coming down the hill, but the greens have just been rapid. Uphill though, nice and positive. Second 3 putt, and that was a big thing I wanted to avoid today, but I suppose that's golf. So 2 holes to go. My score target was 5 over for the 9 holes. It's obviously being a bit generous, but I'm 3 over, so I've got 2 shots to play with. It's a fairly short par 4 at 260, but again, I'm just going to go 6 iron off the tee, play for position. One other thing though, in the last couple of videos, a few people randomly messaged me and said about the t-shirts that I was wearing, the clothing. It was actually from this company. It's called Bunker Mentality. It's a UK company. I'll put a link to their website. I bought their shirts and the jumper through the website. It arrived really quickly. The fit is exactly as it says on the website, and the quality is really good. So I normally wear this one more casually, but it's freezing today, very windy, and it's done the job nicely. Hopefully we can do that as well on this hole. Not for the first time today. Tee shot didn't exactly pan out as I wanted it to, but hit a tree or something. Anyway, got a little bit of a look, so see if we can punch it out. If it stops there, we'll hold the green just about. Could be worse. Do it, do it. Oh, it's lipped out. Almost with the first putt, but another out of position par, keeps me at 3 over inside the score target. Last hole's only 220 yards into the wind, so that's a nice tidy par 3 to finish on. We'll go with the utility club. Really windy now, so hopefully we avoid that wind, get it somewhere down there. Needs to go right. You know, it could just be on the edge of the green. It's not too far away, we'll take it. So in the wet grass, it didn't get all the way to the edge of the green, but really not too far away. So hopefully we can make a good effort on this chip picked my landing spot. It's a little bit uphill, but it's going to go left to right when it hits. Be good to finish on a nice chip. A little bit short of where I wanted to land it, but the greens have been running a lot, so as you can see, not a million miles away. Let's see if we can find one last good putt to finish on. Oh, we can. Saves par, so that's 3 over on the return. 2 shots better than my target, so I've got to be happy with that. It's nice to be back playing, it's nice to be back filming. Hopefully more videos to come really soon. In fact, I know there is. I've got a bunch planned, so sorry I was away. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope the 3 tips help you. Hopefully I'll see you in another video soon.